Howdy folks, my name is Lancel90 and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, version .E. So, I said I was going to do this between videos, but then I remembered, wait, this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Stuff that's like kind of tedious like this, it's like 99% of the game. So, we're going to show it. Because otherwise, what am I going to show you? After this, I don't know, I think we're going to go around and pick some plants, but that's not going to take all that long either. So, we'll just butcher all this stuff real quick. Break that glass plate. Some of the rest of this stuff takes a little bit too long to do, so we're not going to do it. Like that. I actually have diamonds from disassembling those diamond earrings. Alright, now we can carry tons of stuff because we have a ton of carrying capacity. Carrying capacity used to be king. It's still pretty important, but it's not nearly as important as it used to be. Okay, both of these things are going to take... Well, we can't even disassemble the webbing belt. So I'm just going to toss those in the furnace. Character is hungry once again. We're just going to have him plow through this gallon jug of milk because it's going to go bad very quickly anyway. Okay. We should also take a look at what our books are. We got Top Gear, Trapper's Life, US Weekly, Paramedics, Submachine Gun Enthusiast, Crafty Crafters, Glamapolitan, Drama Novel, and Rule Digest Examiner. So all these ones that are brown, or not brown, but grayed out, we already know everything there is to learn about them. So we'll just heat those into the furnace. Other than the drama novel is actually just an entertainment thing that we can read. So those are only valuable books. Get level 1 trapping, level 1 cooking. Submachine guns level 1, not very important. We don't have submachine guns, nor do we want to use them because we're trigger happy. It'd be a bad idea. Speaking, we haven't seen the evac shelter and refugee center, so it's not really that useful for us. Glamapolitan's probably the best one, but 20 minutes to read it is actually like really long. So really, I don't think we want to read any of these. Sad as that is to say. So next thing's next. Oops, I put those in the wrong shelf. Drop those off of there. Put our wooden needle in the sink. Put our butcher... Well, you know what? We need to build a... We need to build an actual melee weapon here. So we can build a cudgel. Very simple. You boink people on the head with it. Make a Nord with a 2x sword and some metal or some nails. Can make the 2x sword. It's a bash of 12 and cut of 1. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff's actually really good. That's what we should go for. We need to go find a long stick, though. Don't think we need the entrenching tool for that. Actually, the entrenching tool is a decent weapon. Let's use it real quick. Actually pretty decent. Which is kind of the point of the entrenching tool. And then we need to go find a long stick. I don't really want to cut down our forest around us because it's kind of like a nice defensive wall. So I'd rather go over here. And I think it's like young trees. If you bash them down, you can get a long stick. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get this knocked out real quick. Quarterstaff is really good to have. I keep pressing Shift W instead of just regular W. Let's see. The file everything's getting built on is... where? Oh, that's the top one. Good to know. Alright, now we can drop off the entrenching tool. Go about our business. So what we would like to do is just dig in all these little bushes. Can't remember if like picking willow trees counts. Oops. And this is just basically going to train up our survival skill. I don't know if we want to pick the mutated poppies. I think they might have changed it. And if they did change it, it was probably a really long time ago, but I just never really paid that much attention. The mutated poppy plants, I think, used to be like creatures almost. And if you picked them, they would hurt you. I don't think that's the case anymore. I don't think they're dangerous plants, but... yeah, anyway, we're just gonna run through this forest, pick out all these plants. It gives us survival skill. That's why we don't want to take survival skill at the start, because this is actually a pretty effective way to train your survival skill and also get some resources. Dandelion, I suppose. How are we doing? Survival's at 1. You can get to 2 doing this. Probably all we're going to go for, because otherwise it takes way too long. Otherwise, it's just painfully slow. Oh, we found a newspaper page. Evacs unstocked. Truth or fiction? Unidentified government source has suggested that the evacuation centers are unstocked, having already accomplished the goal of calming the people. The layer retracted the comment and is unable to be contacted. Yeah, like we've seen when we were in the evac shelter, all the wrappers of protein stuff only had like 1 unit out of 11 in them. Another newspaper page. Editorial. Social media has gotten out of hand. Yeah. And gone out of country. We can no longer trust what we read. It's all because of social media. Although our newspaper takes painstaking efforts to source our data, our colleagues have forgotten what it means to be a journalist, and widespread falsehoods are repeated even by reputable publications as fact. What's the ultimate source of all this misinformation? It's anyone's guess, but we need to look no further than our largest international trade partner rival, China. China. They You get the idea. Oh, an egg. Yeah, we gotta pay attention to what we pull out, because sometimes it doesn't go straight to our inventory. We gotta pick it up. And carry so much with this birch bark, or not this birch bark backpack. With our duffel bag. Which is why it's absurd to me that the molly pack is as bad as it is. Like, I think it's very weight efficient, but it carries so little that it's almost like not something we care about. Canola seeds. How are we doing? 21%. Yeah, level 2 takes... these things, they take time. water, though, please. No. Keep on keeping on. Bunch of withered plants. Those can actually be kind of useful. Surprisingly enough. We got lucky to find that cabin. I thought we were going to be looking for a place to stay for like ever. Or we're going to have to do something like really dangerous to try to survive. But we made it. That's the important part. I think our inventory might be full now. Yeah, because we're not picking up the dandelions anymore. Let's go drop our stuff off. We might not even use any of this stuff, but it's always good to just have things, you know? Because your character can use anything from the tiles around them. So as long as you just pile stuff around you, there's a good chance it'll unlock stuff you can do. Alright, we got all sorts of barks and stuff. Those are going to go in the construction pile. Newspaper pages we're going to put next to the bed as kind of like a collection. They don't actually do anything for us, but I like to kind of like roleplay that we're trying to collect information about what's going on here. Bunch of seeds. I guess I'll put those with the food. Most of them won't matter. Canola might be useful, but we have actual things that are edible. And we'll head back out. 38%. This is like a really unafraid raccoon. Normally, I wonder when that changed. Usually the raccoons act like any other animal in the game and they just run away, but that raccoon's like totally comfortable just being right next to us. It makes sense, they're not tamed, but they're not as bothered by people as other animals are. And relatively speaking, compared to other wild animals, they're not that difficult to tame, from what I understand. Not that they can be potty trained or any of that other stuff that's like really important. And that's one thing I'll never get is like, I would love to have some kind of cool exotic pet. And by exotic, I don't mean crazy exotic. I just mean like a fox or a raccoon. Which, relatively speaking, again, they're not that not like 100% untamable. But I think none of them can like really be potty trained. And by potty trained, I mean just like not peeing in the house and allowing you to take them outside to do it. 160 feathers, wow. That's a lot. Newspaper page, evacuation alert. The federal government has announced a formal evacuation of all major centers and pre-designated FEMA emergency shelters. Spokesperson Linda Garrison stated, "This is not expected to be a permanent issue. By evacuating to the shelters and camps FEMA is set up for just such a situation, we can clamp down on riots without hurting uninvolved people." Garrison declined to comment on the widespread allegations that the rioters are under the influence of psychosis-inducing biological agents. I still have wild herbs. Have we leveled up? 60. Color has a heady aroma. But we're actually okay. So I guess you can pop the poppies without getting hurt. Yeah, this game is kind of pretty topical right now with the CV18 crisis going on. I'm purposely using the wrong numbers and stuff so that YouTube doesn't get triggered. But I know they said that it is okay to say it now, but you never know. The algorithm is really not that good. It's always flagging my friggin' videos for copyrights on music and games. It's like, it's not something you can flag me on. Because I'm talking over it, and it's also very quiet, and there's gameplay going on at the same time. It's totally not copyright infringement. It's fair use. Keep cutting myself on these damn bushes. That's okay. They're very small wounds, so we can just heal through it at night, but I'm worried about getting too deep in here and running into trouble, but we should be okay. EP6, almost there. Once we're level 2, we don't need to do this anymore. Because then it super slows down. Lots more feathers again. Hey, a plastic bottle. We should be able to make some eye protection now. I'm getting tired of telling it no. Starting to just pick them anyway. Okay. The last 7 videos, this is the 7th video itself, were all recorded in one batch. It'll be interesting to see the feedback on point E here. What I'm really interested in is if people want another tutorial series. Like I said, the last one, I don't think the last one's out of date at all, really. I don't think we need to, but it's possible that the new staple build will attract a lot more players, and then they might want a new set of, that's a lot of glass shards. A new set of tutorial videos, or at least like a different type of tutorial video. Like I'm thinking of trying to do like more condensed types of tutorials. Where I make a really short video, only a couple minutes long, that explains a very specific thing, instead of the Let's Play format tutorial video. Which I find the Let's Play format one's the best ones to learn from, because we're almost done. Because it kind of shows you in order the context of what everything is. Alright, now we're done. Head back home. And I do plan to do that for Dwarf Fortress. Just make a very... Probably do all types of tutorial videos. Like I think we'll do a tutorial Let's Play series. We'll do like 2 to 8 minute tutorial videos covering concepts. This raccoon. The balls on that raccoon are gigantic. Stop. Why does everything have to be spiky? back home. Tons of crafting supplies again. We'll see if it's even going to be really worth it or anything, but... seeds and stuff. The poppy buds we're going to put with the medical supplies, because I think it leads to medical supplies. Glass jar, wrapper, bottles can all go on the drink table, or the food table, that is. Food and drink. Rocks and stuff can go there. Newspaper page up here. Alright. Pretty successful supply run. Let's see, it might be a good time to work on a bow. We can even make one. Actually, alright, make a short bow. Tons and tons of strings. I think we're going to have to bash out all the windows of our base and then rebuild them. Which that's why I went around and smashed all the stuff, is so we'd have tons of planks and nails. Have even more here. You get tons of noise and stuff, but it's okay. Stick strings, glass, and sheets. Actually, the sheets are gonna go here. That's my cutting pile. And then we're gonna want our hammer. I think we have a regular old hammer here. Yeah. Lucky we found that. And then we just want like all of our nails. I have to lean in here though to see them. Nail 65. Well, it's not as many as I expected we'd have, but that's okay. And then we need as many planks as we can carry. Can't carry 10. Can't carry 8. Carry 6. On top of the ones we already have. Let's try to board up the windows. Board up window. Oh, you know, I forgot that for some construction projects, stuff there's this, like, anywhere in the building can be used, which is awesome. Use the stuff on our person, though. That's kind of the point. There we go. I think it's getting dark out. Or maybe not. It might just be. Or at least partially dark. Go ahead and try to finish the corners here. Or this corner. Don't know if we'll be able to get this last one done before it's dark. Actually, our access to planks disappeared all of a sudden. I guess when the planks got into the darkness, maybe? I don't know. We were able to reach the planks for the first one. Kind of strange. There we go. Alright, good enough for me. For now. The hammer down. I forgot that it closes windows automatically now if there's only one nearby. Alright. Oh, you know what we didn't pick? That could have... Well, it was kind of a nightmare, so I guess they're probably okay that we didn't pick it. We took that ability, I forgot what it was called, was it Lingorious? Where your character gets hungry a lot more often. But it also increases your stamina regen. But, to be fair, it was a little bit of a nightmare last time we took it. Because it constantly says that your character is very hungry, and then he's actually, like, not most of the time. So suddenly your hunger meter is like useless. Doesn't actually tell you what the state of your character is. But we'll just sleep it off here. Hopefully recover from all of our little tiny cuts that we picked up today. Alright. Actually, we swept like extremely quickly, which is kind of surprising. Normally you'd sleep 8 hours here, but as long as you're tired, you usually sleep long enough. But we're all out of time for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember to tell me if you want some like more direct tutorial types of videos. And until next time, I hope you have a good day.